जय। श्री श्री राधा गोकुलानंद की जय। सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की जय। श्री श्री गौरनीताय की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। Hare Krishna. Thank you for coming. Today, reading Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, titled Transcendental Knowledge, verse 39. For reading, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. First I recite the verse, then you can follow me. Shraddhava labhate jnanam tatpara samyatendriya jnanam ladva param santim achirenendi gacchati. Shraddhava labhate jnanam tatpara samyatendriya jnanam ladva param shantim achirena adhigacchati. Shraddhava labhate jnanam tatpara samyatendriya jnanam ladva param shantim achirena adhigacchati. Anyone would like to try the verse? Anyone want to try? Recite the verse. Okay. We're going for synonyms. You want to try? One? Yeah. No, you can recite the whole verse. That's a Sanskrit verse. What I recited, like that you can recite now. No? Okay then. Yeah. We're reading like word to word meaning. You can repeat after me. Shraddhavan, a faithful man. Labhate, achieves. Gnanam, knowledge. Tatpara, very much attached to it. Samyata, control. Indriya, senses. Gnanam, knowledge. Labdva, having achieved. Param, transcendental. Santim, peace. Achirena, very soon. Adhigacchati, attains. Now, translation and purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation: a faithful man who is dedicated to transcendental knowledge and who subdues his senses is eligible to achieve such knowledge. And having achieved it, he quickly attains the supreme spiritual peace. Please repeat after me. A faithful man who is dedicated to transcendental knowledge and who subdues his senses is eligible to achieve such knowledge. And having achieved it, he quickly attains the supreme spiritual peace. Purport by Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Such knowledge in Krishna consciousness, Krishna consciousness can be achieved by a faithful person who believes firmly in Krishna. One is called a faithful man who thinks that simply by acting in Krishna consciousness, he can attain the highest perfection. This faith is attained by the discharge of devotional service and by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, which cleanses one's heart of all material dirt. Over and above this, one should control the senses, can easily attain perfection in the knowledge of Krishna consciousness without delay. Hare Krishna. I'm gonna recite some prayers, like asking the mercy of the gurus. If anyone knows, repeat after me. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Gnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitamena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Nena Bhotale Swayan Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavancha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahgana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Pada Sahgana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitam Cha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpa Tarubhasya Krupa Sindhu Bevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pachatya Destarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktarunda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Again, I read the translation. A faithful man who is dedicated to transcendental knowledge and who subdues his senses is eligible to achieve such knowledge. And having achieved it, he quickly attains the supreme spiritual peace. Here in this verse, it talks about the faith. Someone, to do something, we need to have a faith. Suppose to start something, new business, a new job. Like, suppose a person who started a new job, he doesn't know anything. He need to have a faith. He can learn from his superiors or masters. Here as well, faith. In everything, whatever we do, different kinds of activities, it comes under three categories. One is karma, then gnana, and the yoga. Karma is what we do mainly for fruitive activities. We work so hard and to be happy, to get more money, but will it make really happy? Whatever we do, we are always looking for something else. That's why materially to be happy is not possible. Then after realizing working so hard, then they're looking for something else. Then that is gnana. Gnana means knowledge. After working hard, why I'm here, why I'm so frustrated, why I'm confused. They're looking for some solutions in the life. Then they go with the mercy of Krishna, they may approach the spiritual master or reading the scriptures and finding what is the real purpose of the life. Real purpose of the life is like to go to the transcendental abode. Then we can stop the repetition of birth, life, like birth, death, old age and disease. Then faith here considers, like suppose in Bhagavad Gita, like Pandavas, they have many troubles. They lose their kingdom. They're gonna lose their wife as well. And still they have faith on Krishna. And during the war as well, Duryodhana came to the Krishna and Krishna asked him whether do you need my army or myself? I select one. Because Duryodhana, he simply said, I don't need you. I need your army. Your army is chivalrous and they are always victorious. And because Duryodhana is a bit materialistic person more, then Arjuna went to the Krishna. Arjuna approached through his legs, but Duryodhana approached to his head. Then Arjuna has been asked, what do you want? Do you want me? Do you want the army or me? I don't want your army. If you are here, then wherever Krishna there is a victory. Then that's the faith on Krishna. That's Arjuna have. Obviously after that everyone knows, most of you know. Then Arjuna won the war. Duryodhana has left the body. Yeah, the faith is so important for the devotional service. Not only devotional service, anything. It starts with Shraddha, then Sadhu Sangha. These are the nine stages of bhakti. Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anada Nivrutti. Sadhu Sangha means association. Your association is so important. Whoever you are associate with, you will become like that. If you associate with the like spiritual persons, you become spiritualist. Suppose if you consider the materialistic life as well, like whoever someone hangs out with, they become like that. If someone hangs out with a billionaire, he will become billionaire. Then Bhajana Kriya. What is the Bhajana Kriya? Bhajana Kriya means devotional activities like chanting the God names like Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Just a second. Yeah, chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, serving the devotees, and attaining the knowledge, hearing about the scriptures, hearing about the Krishna, listening about the Krishna, and practicing the spiritual life. Then Anada Nivrutti. Anada Nivrutti is the one. We have so many material desires. How do we say we have material desires? Because we have a lot of lives. We never know. We don't remember how many lives we have been gone through. We have around 8,400,000 species. Out of 8,400,000 species, human life is very rare. Why it is very rare? The difference between human life species and animal species, they do the same things, like four main things, like eating, sleeping, mating, defending. The one thing they can't do, what is that? Anyone can say? Hmm? Yeah, they cannot think, they can't grab the knowledge, they can't implement. But the human life is so rare, we can listen, we can judge, we can gain the knowledge and implement it. And another nivrutti, unnecessary attachment to the unnecessary things. This is a process, it will go slowly. Then after that, Nishta means steadiness. Steadiness means, suppose if someone want to lose weight, they start some program like gym or something. If they go for 2 days in a week, like 2 or 3 days in a month, they don't get the result. Here as well, same devotional service. How do you get steadiness? By constantly doing the same thing. Then you get the realizations. Then Krishna will reciprocate. Then after that, Ruchi is the taste. When you get the taste, then you want to do more and more. Suppose I can relate to the prashadam, like food. If someone is hungry, if someone eats something, what they get right away, little energy. After that, they want to eat more and more. Then after that, they get energy, they can do activity. Same like Ruchi, taste. If someone get the taste, they start doing the spiritual activities. They don't want to leave it. And they are away from the material taste, like mundane activities. Then Nishta is studied, then Bhava. Bhava is the prema. You get the love of the what they are doing. Then finally is the prema, pure love of God. Yeah, this is the pure devotees I'm talking about. They go to the Bhava is, if someone reaches the Bhava stage, they are pure devotees, like mostly. And second part is talks about the sense control. Why do we sense control is so important? Because we have freedom here, but we have to control our freedom by doing the things that is favorable for our growth rather than that depletes us. There is a verse related to this sense control. It says in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Sarvopadi Vinut Muktam Tatparatvena Nirmalam Hrishikena Hrishikesha Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate. Yet the meaning is bhakti or devotional service means engaging all our senses in service of the Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Master of the senses. When the spirit soul renders service unto the Supreme, there are two side effects. One is freed from all material designations, and one's senses are purified, simply being enjoyed by the service of the Lord. Yeah, we work so hard for the happiness. Suppose, does the happiness really last? how long will it last? Suppose if someone, yeah, someone acquired a new model car, how long does the happiness last? Any random guess? Basing on the individual person. Yeah, maybe 1 month for someone, someone for is basing on relativity of the person. 1 week for someone and 2 months. Then after that they think about how do I maintain this car? Is consuming petrol like water, petrol or diesel like. Yeah. That's the reason I said in the beginning, like to get materially happiness is impossible. But spiritually is bit difficult, is not easy. It's a simple but difficult process. Just need to follow the process. And regarding the sense engagement, as we are here, everyone has the desires. Otherwise, we won't be here. We will be with the Krishna, doing in like serving him, doing other activities like playing, like many things. He has so many people. In our material world, this is perpetual reflection of the spiritual world. Like like 10%, 10 to 20% here, 80% are there. There are so many things going on. Because we have desires. Instead of serving our desires, it's good to serve the desires of the Krishna. Like there's a 9 process of devotional service. Like Sravanam. Sravanam means hearing. Hearing means hearing about the Krishna, hearing about his activities, hearing about his devotees. There are so many pastimes like killing so many demons. In the Krishna book it mentioned. Then Sravanam best example is Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj is Srimad Bhagavatam. When Parikshit Maharaj, he has only 1 week to live. Then he asked the sage Sukadeva Goswami, what's the best thing to do now? The best thing to do now is hearing about the Supreme Lord, Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then he did hear whole week without having any break. No coffee break, no breakfast, no lunch. Yeah, that's the Shravanam is a transcendental level. Then Kirtanam. Kirtanam is none other than Sukadeva Goswami. As he is hearing, Kirtanam he is doing by Sukadeva Goswami. He is explaining. The both doesn't have any break for 1 week. Then the next one is Vishnu Smaranam. Vishnu Smaranam means remembering the Krishna or Vishnu. How do we remember? How do we remember? By doing the service, by engaging the holy name, by chanting, by reading about him, the scriptures, by hearing about the who are already like realized devotees. Then fourth one is Pada Sevanam, serving the lotus feet. Like doing the service, like if you see the lotus feet of the Krishna is so well decorated with the tulsi always there. And Archanam, worshipping the deity form. Vandanam, offering prayers. Dasyam be like a servant. The best servant is, there you can see on the altar, is a Hanuman. Hanuman is always want to serve the Lord Ram. Then once there is a pastime happened with the Hanuman. Sita has asked. I don't remember. Regarding the Ram, where is the Ram? Ram is not here. Then he has opened his heart. I don't remember exact the pastime. Then you can see Ram, Lakshman, Sita, everyone there. Then Pada Sevanam. Pada Sevanam is done. Sakyam is the friendship. Friendship pastime you can see with the Sudama and Krishna. Sudama is like a very poor Brahman. He doesn't have anything like a proper meal as well. Then once her wife asked to, why don't you go to Krishna? He's the king of Madura now. Why don't you go and ask some property or something, then we can survive. Then he doesn't want to go somehow. Because she's pushing him so much, then he went. Then I need to take something to the Krishna. I can't go with the empty hand, and now he's a king. Okay, I will ask some neighbors. Then they get cheap rice. Then finally he reached the Madura where Krishna resides. Then he went to see Krishna. After seeing the Krishna, and Krishna will feel so excited by seeing the Sudama, his childhood friend. After that, he do the like washing his lotus feet of Sudama, like how do we treat Brahmanas? He had shown like a human way, Krishna. Then after listening, remembering about their childhood pastimes, because their friendship here, the main need we talk about the friendship. Then he has given whatever he needs, like enough properties and enough jewels, like a. Then finally Atmanivedanam. This is complete surrender to the Lord, to the final surrender. These are all the 9 process of devotional service. Then if we do these ones, we can control our senses. Otherwise, we can chant simply Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. In the purport, it says, by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, which cleanses one's heart of all material dirt. This material dirt, this is not only through this life, because we can't remember previous lives. It's from like so many lives we achieve this, bad material dirt. That means we have some desires to achieve in the previous lives. If we leave the body, the desire still continues. Yeah, that's why we have stingy of materialist. Everyone has stingy of material desires. Until only the self-realized souls, they can understand between the body and soul. And regarding this process of devotional service, I give an example of Ambarish Maharaj. Ambarish Maharaj is like a king of whole Bharata Khanda. Bharata Khanda is not only the India, the whole planet at the time. And he do all the services from Sravanam to the Atmanivedanam. You always hear about the Krishna Kirtanam. You always sing the glories of Krishna. Then Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, he always remember. Then Padasevanam, when we go, he always go to the Krishna by walk. Wherever he goes to the different temples and worship the lotus feet of Krishna. Archanam, as I mentioned, like a deity worship. Then Dasyam, everything, all the like cleaning the temple room, and engage serving the devotees who are self-realized. Then finally this one is attaining spiritual success or attaining the supreme abode of Krishna. How do we attain the supreme abode of Krishna? Because we don't have the authority, we don't have to approach the Krishna directly. We have to approach the spiritual master. This is one verse, is 434, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 434. It says, Tadvidi pranipratena pariprashnena snevaya upetekshanti te gnanam gnaninas tattva darshinaha. That means just to try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master, inquire from him submissively, by render service unto him. The self-realized soul can impart knowledge unto you because he has seen the truth. Yeah, how do we approach the spiritual master? We have to approach in a submissive way. First we have to choose one. Yeah, because we can't go directly to Krishna because we don't have qualification. Because he is already self-satisfied. We don't need our service to him. Because he is so kind, whatever you do, he will take it and he reciprocates as well. Yeah, by devotional activities, by doing, first is chanting. Like ABCD, I can say. A is association. Association, as I mentioned earlier, association is so important in the spiritual life to grow further. And by association only, I can relate one example of Ajamila. Ajamila, he was born as a Brahman. And he do all the like regulative activities like worshipping Tulsi, worshipping the deities. And somehow when he went to get the wood for his regular activities to cook something, and he has seen a prostitute with a with a gentleman in the fields, because he has seen that the senses are so strong, and he get the attraction and he get the bad association. After that, unfortunately, he has married that prostitute. Then he gets so many kids, and he was eating meat and drinking the intoxicants. Somehow he had many kids at the age of like older age, 80, 70 to 80 something. He has the younger kid named Narayana. While he was leaving the planet, he remembered he was so inclined to his younger kid. He loves his kid. He's saying Narayana, Narayana. Because this is the other name of Krishna, then Vishnu Dutas came to take away. But he had made so many sins because he has a bad association with that prostitute. And the Yamadutas as well came. They both quarrel each other for the soul of the Ajamila. Then finally, Vishnu Dutas. Then these Yamadutas went to the Yamaraj again. See, the Vishnu Dutas are there. Okay, then you stay back, because Vishnu Dutas are there, because Vishnu has sent his servants. You can't go anymore. Then they take his soul back. Because Krishna is so kind. Whatever you do, very simple activity as well, he always remembers. In Bhagavad Gita, it says, chapter 2, verse 40, Neha Bikramonasosti Pratyava na vidiyate Swalpasya dharmasya trayato mahate bayat. There is no diminution and no loss in this activity. Just read the translation. There is in this endeavor, there is no loss or diminution, and a little advancement on this path can protect one from the most dangerous type of fear. What is the most dangerous type of fear here is saying? Any guess? Anyone would like to say? Death. Thank you, Prabhu. Death. Death is the last thing everyone has to face. As we are monks, we meditate on death every day. How do we get rid of birth, death, old age? We can escape this process by doing the devotional activity. That's why saying there is no loss and diminution. Whatever, suppose you can ask the question, okay, I was not completely self-realized while leaving the body, but I did some activity to the Krishna, like devotional service, reading or chanting or something. The good thing is Krishna is so kind and merciful. While leaving again you get more chances of human life. There's a chance of human life. And whatever you do, suppose if you did 25% in this life before leaving the planet, from the next life it starts from 26%. Suppose you can see like small kids, they're reciting the slokas, they're doing nice singing for the Krishna, and they're doing amazing activities. Why? Because they did already previous lives. Whatever the remaining they're doing, they came to do now. And one thing is, there is a one golden rule of bhakti. We are saying smartam satatam Vishnu vismate na jatuchit sarve vidhi nishedashur etayor eva kinkara. That means Krishna, everyone thinks that Vishnu is the origin of Krishna, isn't it? Most of them thinks. But according to Padma Purana, Krishna is the origin of Lord Vishnu. Krishna is a Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam, Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachiradana Vigraha. He's always there, but we can't see him. He always residing in. If you see that one, that's a Golok Vrindavana behind the picture, in that photo. And Vishnu is residing underneath. This is one of the Vishnu. Three Vishnus. There's Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, Shirodakshaya Vishnu, and Karanodakshaya Vishnu or Mahavishnu. From Vishnu, there are million planets are coming out. They are all his breathing. While he's breathing, the planets, the small planets are coming out. And Krishna is the origin of Lord Vishnu. He should always be remembered and never forgotten at any time. All the rules and prohibitions mentioned in the Shastras should be the servants of these two principles. Just remember and never forget the Krishna. Because he always want to take us back. That's why somehow, suppose you guys are here, you can go anywhere. Like today is Sunday. Why you are here? Because everyone has super soul in the heart. It says, oh, let's go to the temple. Let's see Krishna. And let's engage in our activity or hearing. Out of many people, thanks for staying here for Bhagavad Gita class. So many people went off. Very few of them are inclined to hear about the Krishna. That's the reason he's saying, Bahunam Janmanam Ante Gnanamam Ma Pravatyate Vasudeva Sarvamiti Samahatma Sadullabha. After many, many millions of birth, someone can like engage in devotional activity. Out of them, one very few will be we self-realize at Vasudeva stage. And regarding bhakti, there is a verse like there's a verse about the dharma. There are two dharmas, our swadharma and sanatana dharma. Saying savai punsa paro dharma, ado bhakti radoksaje, ahaituki apratihata, yayatma suprasidati. The devotional service should be supreme occupation for all humanity is that by which men can attain to loving devotional service unto the transcendental Lord. Such devotional service must be unmotivated, uninterrupted to completely satisfy the self. It will be like a unmotivated. It's not possible straight away unmotivated. Everyone here, there's mostly for four reasons. Atto jignasu radhati gnanisha. Atto means some came to get the wealth. Is better rather than like atheist. Then Atto jignasir. Some want to know about the knowledge, like gnana as I mentioned. Want to know about Krishna, want to know why I'm here, why it is happening to me. Then someone of the misery, why I'm suffering only. I'm doing so many good things, why it is happening. Then finally is the like without expecting anything. These are the four types of people come to the Krishna. Then after association is the B for books in the ABCD. Books means there are so many books there than what we need to read. There are millions of books, isn't it, in the world? Yeah. How many have you guys read in Bhagavad Gita? Have come across or read? Anyone? Oh. Yeah, Bhagavad Gita. Because most of the books we read outside, most of them comes through the Bhagavad Gita. Anyone has come across like monk who sold Ferrari? Or the Jay Shetty, monk, be like a monk, be like a monk. Have you read that one? Actually, Jay Shetty, he used to reside here. Yeah. He like, yeah, Jay Shetty, he explained about the monk lifestyle there. That's from Bhagavad Gita as well. Bhagavad Gita is inspiration. And same only inspirational books and what you call now like motivational books. And books like Bhagavad Gita is like a solution for all the questions in the material world. Like how do we lead the life? How do we practice? And how do we get the peace? How do we be successful? And that's why it's mentioned about the karma yoga as well. Karma. And next one is, this is like a bachelor degrees we consider in spirituality and the Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavad Gita talks about the conversation between Krishna and Arjuna. Everything happened in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, as most of you know. Does anyone know how long it happened, this conversation in the battlefield? Like between Arjuna and Krishna. Any guess? Thank you. 45 minutes. Yeah, it's happened in 45 minutes. At that time, they used to speak Sanskrit language, Devanagari Lipi. Yeah. It happened 45 minutes, exactly. But for us, it takes longer to read. Yeah, if you read 2 verses a day, this Bhagavad Gita, suppose spend 10 minutes in our 24 hours, you can finish in 1 year. Total 700 verses in the Bhagavad Gita. Then Srimad Bhagavatam, after finishing Bhagavad Gita, but by reading is difficult to understand. Then you need to hear from, self-realized souls, like pure devotees. Then easy to understand. We do have Bhagavad Gita classes here every day at 6 p.m. You can feel free to come. And we do the courses as well, like Think Gita, like simpler way to understand. And lastly, Srimad Bhagavatam is about the devotees, Krishna's devotees and his stories about different pastimes, like different avatars, like Rama avatar, Narsimha avatar, Vamana avatar, Kurma avatar. Yeah, Srimad Bhagavatam is called Amala Puranam. Why it is Amala Puranam? It is pure. There is no tinge of like darkness. And third one is chanting. Why we have to chant the Krishna names? Because they are transcendental. Krishna's name, pastime, form, quality is same as Krishna. In this Kali Yuga, we only reach Krishna by only chanting the holy name. By Mahamantra Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Here, the meaning of Mahamantra is Hare is the feminine energy of Krishna, it's Radharani, and Krishna is the most attractive. And Hare Rama, Hare is the feminine energy of Ram. Ram is the one who gives the pleasure. Everyone looking for the pleasure in this world. This is the spiritual pleasure. It will continue on until you reach the supreme abode. That's where the Krishna reside. And chanting is the Navaratris are going on. Yeah, this is the best time to chant the holy name of the gods. If no one chants, you can chant the holy name. We usually chant on the beats. The beats, anyone seen the beats? Beats, it has 108. If you finish one round, it's called 108. If you do one circle, it's called a bead. Like that, we do 16 rounds usually in the morning hours. And finally, D is the diet. Diet like a food. Food. In the Bhagavad Gita, it talks about the food as well. There's a verse, Agna Shishta Shina Shanto, Machante Sarva Kelibishi, Bhujante Tvam Agam Papa, Pachante Atma Karanat. Like, suppose someone can say, I'm a vegetarian. Yeah, then we can say, vegetarians, yeah, it's amazing thing compared to non-vegetarian. But monkey as well a vegetarian. There is a difference between us and monkey, isn't it? Then it says in the verse, that was what I have recited, whatever you eat only sins. Because when you are making the preparations, you are killing so many microorganisms. They have soul as well. You are eating that one. Until unless you offer to Krishna, yeah, he will eradicate all the sins. Then it will become prasad. If you have the Krishna's photo or Vishnu photo in your home, if you don't know the mantras, you can keep that boga. Boga is the one, if you prepare the food, that is the boga, or like fruits and everything, whatever it is, it's called boga. Then if you offer to Krishna, it will become prasad. Prasad is the one, after offering to the Krishna, what we eat, the prasad. We honor the prasad. That's the diet. Yeah, these ABCD are so important for the spiritual life, or to connect to the Supreme. And E is the engagement. How do we engage now? As we following ABCD, suppose, engaging spiritual activities. Spiritual activities means, like you're doing spiritual activity as well, now hearing. This is one of the spiritual activity, like service. We have so many services here, voluntary services. If someone is inclined to do serve the Lord, they can do the activity. Like, you can register for the voluntary service. Like, we have a kitchen to cook, and there are other activities like car parking, many things to do here. And regulative principles. This is the one of the main thing to follow, like while to grow further spiritually. As as someone who follows Krishna consciousness or who follows this path, anyone can follow, by the way, not to be a monk, who like Gruhasthas, who are working, who have the family life, they do follow as well. Like no meat eating. We avoid meat eating because it kills the kindness. Because it has that animal who we are killing as well, it has given life by Krishna only. He's the one of his Ham Bija Prajapita. Krishna says in the verse Sarva Yoneshu Kaunteya. His son as well. Those then we by killing that one we attain bad karma. That's the reason we don't eat meat and no fish, no onion, no garlic. And someone can say, why no onion, no garlic? Because they are by the mode of ignorance. Why? Because during the churning of the nectar, by one side is by demons, one side by the demigods. Then the nectar came. Then Krishna came as Mohini avatar. Anyone knows about this pastime? Mohini? Because they are fighting each other, demigods and demons. Demons demons want to get the nectar. By drinking the nectar, they get unnecessary powers. Then they always go for the wars to the demigods. Then somehow, because Krishna is he can play many roles. Then he became as a Mohini avatar. Then he grabbed the pot of nectar. Okay, I will distribute this nectar to you both equally, to the demons and demigods. And demons they are more sensually attracted by seeing the beauty of the Mohini. They forget about the nectar. And the Mohini is saying, I'm a prostitute girl, then how do you believe all these things? Oh, because demons always think whatever you say, truth, they take it in a other way, like a sarcastic way. Oh no, you're the only one who have to distribute this nectar. Then Mohini is avoiding the demons. They are distributing the nectar only to the demigods. Like Rahu Ketu, they are the ones they have seen this one. Oh, she is not giving to us. Then they appear like demigods, because demons have certain powers as well. They can change their swarupa, and somehow they sit behind the sun and moon. By seeing that, okay, nectar has given to those demonic personalities by Mohini. Mohini was watching the demons and giving out, and they take the nectar. And Mohini realized, as soon as she realized, he got his Sudarshan chakra. That's why the heads are going around. Heads like Rahu Ketu. We got the Rahu Ketu. That's the reason, And because blood coming on this planet, the blood coming through the nectar, it's grown as an onion garlic. It has more power. It has a good value, some medicinal value, but it's the blood. It's coming through the blood. It's called mode of ignorance. Like pilots who are flying the planes, they avoid for at least 48 hours before. Scientifically as well is proven, onion and garlic, because mode of ignorance is reactive power. It will diminish by eating those ones. And third one is no gambling. You can see by gambling, the pastime of Pandavas, how do they lose everything? Gambling always, there is unfortunately so much deceiving and telling the lies and all these things, mode of ignorance. And fourth one is illicit sex. This is the most, everything is attracted through in this material world through the opposite sex, sexual relationship. By engaging our senses in Krishna, we can control that one. Illicit sex means you can have the relationship with your wife, only not with others. That's the main illicit sex. And in this Kali Yuga, Kali will reside on these four things, where the meat eating happening, where the illicit sex happening, where the gambling is happening, and what's this? Yeah, intoxication, where the intoxication is happening, like alcohol. By drinking alcohol, you lose, like, you can see on the streets sometimes, like during football matches, what's going on. Yeah, they don't know how they behave. Yeah, I'm not against football, just I'm saying intoxication. Yeah, like they are high for some time and they go to low. And like stimulants as well, try to avoid caffeine. Caffeine, by drinking caffeine, you'll be high for certain time and goes to the low. Like you observe after drinking the coffee, oh, you feel more energetic for half an hour, then go back to again to the zero energy. Yeah. And here Krishna is saying one thing. Yeah, he's so kind. There is a one verse. By doing devotional service, Ananyas Chintayantomam Enaman Prayupasate Tesha Nitya Bhayuktanam Yoga Shemam Vahamaham. By doing pure devotional service, he provides whatever we lack and he keeps what we have. He's saying in the Bhagavad Gita, himself he is saying to the Arjuna. And he says, my devotee never perishes. He's saying through Arjuna because some of them, they don't believe Krishna because he's a Leela Purush. He can do many Leelas. That's why he's saying, Shipram Bhavati Dharmatma Saswata Adini Gachati Kaunteya Prati Janehe. Kaunteya means Arjuna. I promise you, my devotee never perishes. Whoever follow devotional service or serve the devotees. And here, yeah, and this verse mainly talks about faith. Everything starts with the faith. Yeah. Let's chant one Maha Mantra by raising the hands. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We have 5 minutes to go to Gaura Arati. Anyone have any questions, any realizations? Can feel free to share. Anyone? No. Thank you for attending today's Bhagavad Gita class. Yeah, could you please, yeah, keep the mats. It resides over there. Then due to health and safety, Hare Krishna, thank you. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai.
Radha Gokula Nanda Shri Jaya Sitaram